It's all happening in Dallas, Texas at the American Airlines Center. The Trailblazers taking on the Mavericks. For the Trailblazers, a tremendous beginning to their season. They've been gaining momentum with each and every game. Mavs, Blazers, coming up next. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. We're taking a look at Portland, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And of course, the Dallas Mavericks, they're just one rung below them.
Checking out the Trailblazers, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Robert Williams out there with Avdia, and it's Smith in at the 3. And for Dallas, Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. A pair of first overall picks in the front court, Flagg and Davis. And it's Gafford in at the center position. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Portland. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And so it's Dallas with it. Portland making their last shot, and now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. You can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And here's Irving. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Gafford with a screen on Sharp. Here's Thompson. Knocks down the step-back J.
A shooter of Thompson's caliber has little trouble in the mid-range.
Pass to Sharp. Portland moving it around. Here's the pick. Shoots it from the high post. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that one's good. Flagg.
You gotta love the floor spacing Flagg offers this team. When he's dialed in from deep, this offense can be very dangerous.
Now here's Smith. Three-pointer Sharp. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Thompson, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Smith passes to Sharp. Smith outside. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. The Mavericks, number 1.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
And by drafting Cooper Flagg, the Mavericks regaining some of the long-term upside they lost with the Luka trade, Doris.
And by every metric and evaluation, Cooper is ready to play and contribute right now. And obviously the hope down the line, he can take over the...
Oh, wow! Incredible! Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Davis probing. Pass to Gafford. Washington up top. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
If there is a player who is both built for and relishes physical play, Mr. P.J. Washington have at it.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Strus is checked in. Avdia, screen on Thompson. Here's Smith. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And here's Thompson for 3. Williams grabs the board. For Portland, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Pass to Gafford. Now Irving. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
For Portland, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. Smith passes to Lillard. His first shot attempt. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Smith passes to Lillard. Davis against Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Irving. Then for Portland, Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Avdia. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Lillard. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Pass to Washington. Here's Davis, and he's on the money with his first shot today.
And he can get that shot anytime. He really can shoot over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
No problems knocking that one down. Thompson's got 9.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Smith, and the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Russell. Washington finds Davis. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Here's Smith, buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close.
The previous play is under review.
Question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And so it's Portland. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
It's all about the strong.
Different look for Dallas. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington, and Flagg subbed in for Christie. Then for Portland, Wade, he's checked in for Klingon. Smith comes in for Grant, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Lillard. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Well, when you think of the all-time blockbuster deals, Anthony Davis has already been in a couple.
Yes, B.A., but it is the most recent trade that is the most notable. When he was traded to Dallas for Luka Doncic. Luka is a generational player. It shocked the NBA world. It will be one of the defining moments of AD's career.
Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside Strus, back to Smith. Another 3 for Portland.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Here's Flagg. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And here's Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%. You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
Hits a three-pointer. Strus has got 6 points.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Lively with the bucket.
The activity and the energy of Lively, it's so hard to contain him off the offensive window.
This is why you put the ball in his hands, an accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Russell. No points so far. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Back to you.
Priority straight. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Christie's checked in for Thompson, and Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Russell.
Well, this guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Here's Smith, and it's Portland scoring again.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Outside Christie. Pass to Lively. Outside Irving. Launches it, and Dallas hits again from deep.
A player who can hit from range and make it look effortless. Kyrie is that guy.
And he lobs it. Oh, hello! Time Lord with the oop. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
The Mavericks trailing. Irving, the pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Christie passes it to Irving. Outside Davis. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 5. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And now a 4-point Dallas lead.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
They get it again. Smith passes to Sharp. Fires for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Christie's shot is off. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Mavericks. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Greetings all, halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
They're clicking from outside, hard cuts to the ball, and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. And looking ahead tonight, here are the upcoming games we're looking forward to. The Los Angeles Clippers will be playing against the Celtics in Boston. That's a 3:30 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time.
These are solid teams, pretty close talent-wise.
Absolutely a sneaky good game that should be very entertaining.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams. Thank you very much for that report. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Smith out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Thompson outside. Davis, the pass to Irving. Oh, there's the alley! And the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, Gafford gets off his feet quickly, and the pass is absolutely perfect.
Smith passes to Sharp. Smith with a screen on Thompson for the tie. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Sharp. 34 points for Fresh.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Back to Irving. Pass to Gafford. And here's Flagg outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Smith hits them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson. Davis with a screen on Sharp. Shot clock at 6. And here's Thompson for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. Trailblazers lead by 5. Sharp passes to Avdia. Lillard outside. Picked by Smith. Look at Lillard making it look easy.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And here we can check out the story for Klay Thompson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Well, there's a certain level of poise there. There's also length and athleticism. Nice shot by Klay.
From the wing, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one. But don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Now here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
And he's going for the oop here. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. 8-point game. Thompson outside. Baseline jumper. Avdia pulls it in.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, okay then.
Wow, that bucket comes off such a good feed by Denny Avdia. Genuinely selfless with the basketball.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Davis. Here's Irving. Again, Irving missing.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Thompson outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford, and Max Christie subbed in for Davis. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Klingett, he's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Avdia. Strus, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Henderson in for Lillard.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Irving for 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
The lob, very well done.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. 40 seconds left in the third. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Flags checked in for Dallas. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Irving. Here's Smith. Oh, hey, how about that?
Oh, a master dunk that absolutely shook this building. Wow.
Mavericks trail. By 12. Now here's Russell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. To the left side wing. No good with the triple. Here's Smith. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Portland, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And the Blazers making a change here. Smith's checked in.
Xavier Smith.
A pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. Max Christie is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Lively in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Flagg. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Flagg's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, once Flagg gets the ball in there, it's pretty much a done deal.
Now here's Lillard. Back to Smith. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Smith's got 46.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
And here's Strus outside. Pure from three-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 14. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So for Dallas, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Klay Thompson comes in for Christie, and Irving is subbed in for Russell. Then for Portland, Robert Williams checked in for Klingon. Avdia comes in for Kamara, and it's Sharp in for Strus. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away. What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
Trailblazers lead by 12. Williams with the screen. Stolen by Gafford. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Oh, the shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis feasting inside.
When Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Outside Lillard. Picked by Smith. From deep. Again. What an avalanche. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Irving against Lillard. Williams rips down the board.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Now Avdia. Now pass to Williams. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Attention fans, now on the court is your
Smith. Misses misses the three.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Irving outside. The free ball is down.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over again.
Outside Sharp. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Beyond the arc. And it's good. He hits another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And Dallas calls time here. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth.
Once again, your D-Town. Give him a hand, man.
Here's Davis. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Irving against Lillard. Smith with a screen on Irving. Yes, sir, with the three.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.